Developing tonight, big news involving the Democratic presidential nominee. It's just over 5 weeks ago that Wikileaks founder Julian Assange appeared on this show and promised a big surprise concerning Hillary Clinton, one he said could change the election. Tonight, reports have surfaced that the announcement could be imminent. Trace Gallagher reports from our West Coast newsroom. TG?
And Megan, Julian Assange was supposed to make the big announcement tomorrow on the balcony of the Ecuadorian embassy in London, but because of safety concerns for Assange, that has now been moved to in Berlin to do a video presentation. It will now be video. Predictions that Julian Assange has information that will end the presidency of Hillary Clinton might be premature, but history shows that he certainly has the power to move the needle. Just before the Democratic National Convention in August, the release of 20,000 internal Democratic National Committee emails showed the DNC appearing to conspire to prevent Bernie Sanders from winning the nomination. The revelation led to the resignation of DNC Chair Debbie Wasserman Schultz. In all, WikiLeaks has published some 10 million leaked emails, including information about Guantanamo Bay prisoners, operations in Iraq and Afghanistan. And back in August on the Kelly file, Assange was asked about the latest leak. Watch.
Do you believe the information in your possession could be a game changer in the U.S. election?
I think it's significant. It depends on how it catches fire in the public and in the media.
And not only does a former Trump campaign advisor believe that this will catch fire, Roger Stone thinks it'll spell the end of Hillary Clinton's campaign. Stone tweeted, quoting, "I have total confidence that WikiLeaks and my hero Julian Assange will educate the American people. Lock her up." The latest leaks are expected to drop at 10 a.m. in Berlin, which is 4 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. Megan.
We shall see. Trace, thanks. Well, this potential October surprise comes as a series of new Quinnipiac polls show Hillary Clinton, for the most part, regaining lost ground across some key battleground states. Mrs. Clinton is gaining now in Florida, now up 5 points on Donald Trump. She's also ahead in North Carolina by 3 points. In Pennsylvania, a hotly contested, they say it's purple state, but it's really blue. It voted for President Obama in the last 2 elections. Mrs. Clinton is up by 5 points. But it's Trump who's winning the Buckeye State right now, Ohio. And my next guest points out that Ohio has voted for every White House winner since 1964. Joining me now, the director of UVA's Center for Politics, Larry Sabato. Larry, good to see you. So what do you glean from this latest round of polling?
Well, the news is very, very good for Hillary Clinton. She actually is in a new poll up 11 in Colorado, which one poll had tied. She's up by wide margins in 3 national surveys from CBS, CNN, and SurveyMonkey. So let me tell you, I think she got a real boost from the first debate, and that has actually grown over time. Let me note, Megan, that these polls were not taken after the New York Times revelation about Trump's taxes. So it may have had some effect, and we'll have to wait till the next round of polls.
So, I mean, does it cause you to change your electoral map? Because you started to change it a little bit more favorably towards Donald Trump when she was having her terrible week and a half.
Well, I want to see if these changes are durable, Megan. Remember the Democratic convention bounce that Clinton got? It was enormous, but it faded. And the question I have is, as we get toward Election Day, are we going to look back at the first debate and say that was the key turning point in the general election? Or are we going to say, no, it was changed by debate 2 or debate 3 or some outside event or revelation
like WikiLeaks
that might transform it?
I mean,
like
now, Julian Assange has produced before. It's not all hyperbole with this guy. How big a factor could that be?
Well, you know, they haven't shared the emails with me, Megan. I'm very disappointed. But I can't tell you until I see what they have. Who knows? I don't think it's the end of her candidacy, as somebody predicted. I think that's a little extreme. But we'll see what they have.
Yes, we will. And then we will talk more about it. Larry, before I let you go, just put a number on it. What percentage chances for Hillary and Donald?
I think the chances for her are between 60 and 65%. For him, 35 to 40%.
Wow. Larry, great to see you.
Thanks, Megan.
Hillary Clinton facing backlash from her own party following newly uncovered audio in which she's talking about Bernie Sanders supporters. We'll tell you what Bernie's saying about it and talk about the alleged love child? 2016, next.